Hi everyone, so on stories today I'm talking everything scalp. So we have a fantastic, this is one of the best exclusive Millies boxes that we've done, and this is all about the scalp. It's called the Millies Scalp Beauty Box, and I'm going to go through everything with you now. I'm really trying to balance everything on the box, but you get absolutely everything that's in here. It's worth over €145. So first up is from Nioxin. This is the Sandalore Anti-Hair Loss Serum. This particular product contains Sandalore, that's an ingredient in itself, and caffeine. And we know that caffeine is fantastic for stimulating the follicles, stimulating the hair bulb. So what this does is it anchors the follicle, so it helps to keep it into the scalp for longer, and it also expands out and thickens the hair strand itself. So you use 12 to 15 pumps on a clean scalp. It can be wet or it can be dry hair, and you evenly distribute it around the scalp, and it's a leave-on serum. Next up is from Davines. This is their Energizing Hair Shampoo. This particular shampoo is fantastic for a deep cleanse. It's ideal for anyone who has thinner hair or thinning hair. You massage into the scalp, leave it for 2 to 3 minutes ideally. So anything that's scalp specific, it's a really good idea to try and leave it sit on the scalp to do its job. It's fantastic for preventing breakage, and it'll help thicken the hair. Next up is actually a second shampoo. So people are probably wondering, like, why do I have like two shampoos in this particular box? Your shampoo is really important when it comes to anything for scalp maintenance. The purifying from Alpha Parf is fantastic, and I love it because it's fantastic for anyone suffering with dandruff or flakiness of the scalp. But not only does it target that, it can be for an oily dandruff or it can be for a dry dandruff as well. So there's two different types. It's a probiotic, which means it's going to look after the good bacteria that's on the scalp. So the scalp is the skin, and we have very similar qualities when it comes to looking after. This is color fix, so it's color protect. It's anti-pollution, so it nearly has that kind of UV filter in it. It'll stop the hair from breaking down easily from environmental stressors. You could alternate this with the energizing shampoo to keep the hair really healthy and to keep the fibers of the hair strong. So before I go on to the next full size product, there is sachets in the Scalp Beauty Box from Philip Kingsley. So you're actually getting your anti-itch and anti-irritation shampoo and conditioner. So your conditioner, you'll probably get 2 or 3 goes out of these particular large sachets. But don't forget your conditioner. When it says scalp specific, you can put them on the scalp, but generally other professional conditioners are designed to kind of be applied to the hair from the ears down. So really squeeze out your hair of any moisture and then apply your conditioner, but anything that is scalp specific should be applied on the scalp. So next up is the Philip Kingsley Overnight Barrier Scalp Serum. So this particular serum is for nighttime. So it works with your natural circadian rhythm. So we have a circadian rhythm when we sleep in our skin, and the scalp is no different. So this gets to work while you're asleep. So you place it all over, evenly distributed around the scalp, but it helps balances oil. So if you're someone who has an combination scalp, it's fantastic for that. It increases hydration and it works on the microflora. So like the microbiome on the skin, it will help balance good bacteria and bad bacteria in the skin. Your hair will be in fabulous condition if your scalp is in really good condition, and that's the whole idea behind the serums and the scalp specific shampoos. So increasing hydration, working on the microflora, and basically giving your scalp a happier barrier to grow happier hair. So next up in your Millies scalp box, you have the Christoph Robin Cleansing Purifying Scrub. So this particular one contains sea salt crystals. So they're fantastic for kind of getting rid of a buildup on the scalp. And it's really important, if you're using a scrub like this or anything purifying, don't forget the nape of the neck. We see it a lot in clinic here where people come in, and sometimes, and you might find you get it like a bit of a breakout maybe, or a blocked hair, or sorry, an ingrown hair around the nape of the neck. So anything like that that's deeply cleansing, just remember to bring it down around the nape of the neck, or around the nape of the neck. This particular scrub is fantastic for anyone that suffers with an itch on their scalp as well. So it really helps to relieve that while deeply cleansing. So as if all of those products weren't enough in the box, you're actually getting your scalp massager or your scalp stomper, whatever what you want to call it. So they're really easy to use, so you just slide them through your fingers. The best way to use these are when you're in the shower. the warm tepid water on your scalp will help to kind of relax the pores. So generally I would kind of stamp the scalp really gently to begin with, and then I would start to work with it in circular motions while I have my cleanser on, which is going to be my shampoo. So it can really help lather up your particular product. But what this is really essentially fantastic at doing is bringing fresh blood to the surface of the skin. With that, you're bringing nutrients, you're bringing oxygen, and it's going to have a follow-on effect with cells, energizing the scalp and really stimulating hair growth as well. So there was studies done before, and some of you might see like rosemary oil is quite a big thing on TikTok, but overall they felt like scalp stamping and scalp massaging, should I say, with stompers like these had the biggest effect. So I won't attempt to hold everything up in front of camera shot again, but you're getting 4 full-size products, well 5 really, because you're getting your scalp stamper as well. So that Millies Scalp Beauty Box, fantastic for overall stimulating healthy scalp for anyone that's suffering with thinning, anyone suffering with a dry or oily dandruff. It's a fantastic gift, and to be honest with you, most of the staff have bought them up here anytime we get them into clinic. So they're worth over €145 and they're €45 on Millies.ie at the moment.